please keep those feelings to yourself. So knew that it was very much so imperative that I get to create and make something. Well, didn't I say? I kind of said, right? I don't want you to bother me. You're very rude, distant, and disgusting. I have other things to do. I kind of life. Anyway, sorry, if we don't, I don't want that on here. All right, my mouth all day, every day. Crazy. Rated R PG-13. I don't want to be like that right now. Okay. Sometimes I just need to grab you guys' negative energy you try to bestow upon me. Anyway, I need to get my nose. Do you see my hair? This hair from this humidity today, I cannot. I need a condition because it is blonde. I'm feeling like a girl. I'm feeling like such a girl. I'm feeling like ugh. So I gotta write some music. Um, you know, I try to do what normal people do today. Try to make a way out of no way. That's normal. You can't even let me do that. It's weird times. Or some things are especially created for me and me alone, and that's okay. I'm good for it. Good for it. So, just get it out the way for any individuals that feel like, depending on the vicinity that I'm in, and if you are in truth energetically, no, you do not influence my thoughts, my mind. No, you do not help or assist me to write music or to actually live within my own light and within my own authentic self. I've been alive for 30 something years. 30 something years, and I have lived in all the ways and the many, many layers of Catherine everything. I really, really need y'all to gauge some sort of mental health awareness, tap into yourselves, and stop. So um, I decided that with all that I hear and I endure, because you have to, it's an enduring, and it's enduring thing when it's information that you would rather do without. Okay, and it is not um, positive or uplifting to whatever you got going on with your existence. So I hear, listen, whoever won whatever, what am I supposed to do about that? You know, you died. Oh, you won. What did you win? Again, it's unbeknownst to me. I can always keep reiterating you cannot win my shit. So I've decided that I'm going to ignore all the shit that I hear. I'm going to be putting out music for the rest of my days because I have that much music to put out. No one's going to stop me because I created it. If you feel a way about it because you reject it and you worry that you're a flop, and the only way that you could not, okay, worry that you're a flop, or you could not, okay, never mind. The only way to make sure that the spiel is had that you're better than what you are, you were inspired and, go some charity property. That's fine. I don't care because I'm still going to put my music out. And if you feel a way about it, let's go forward. Move forward. When it comes to my business, Queen of Queens, oral care meets soul care. You know, I ain't never had so much discrepancies on just an LLC. Like everybody out here with LLC, people just get an LLC to get a check from the government and go on about business. Just me alone trying to create something for the people, for humanity. What is wrong with y'all? One hiccup, roadblock, sabotage, retardation at a time. So what we're gonna do is ignore that because if you make life harder for me, right, in the realms of like getting this money and you interfere with that, because there's been a lot of interference, but I never paid it on mine because I'm just like, okay, but I'm going to make sure that I do that because I wasn't going. want to make my whole focus, this music. What I'm gonna do also, because I have dental professional skills like no other, and I am a creator at heart. I could create anything. I'm going to reopen Queen of Gleam, okay? Oral care, me soul care. I'm reopening products and personal services. I'm going to do music. I'm going to do that. I'm going to reopen my merch store. I'll work a 9 to 5. Listen, if some weirdo whack ass label who doesn't do their research signs somebody that got in the door off of my work and my sound and my likeness, that's on you, boo boo. That's on you. You deal with that. So I'm gonna find all of the ways from here to Sunday to get this money. For most things, you do need capital, so I'm gonna work towards getting that. And no one's gonna stop me. You can't stop me. I'm federally active. Okay, they know it's mine. I can do whatever I want. Y'all can say or tell the world whatever you want to say and tell them. One thing you shouldn't have did was work so hard to stop me from, you know, creating my legacy, longevity, and financial success. So while y'all want to be popular, I'm gonna get to work. Okay. Now, while we also try to sell these records, because July 31st, my new single, okay, my new single, The Rat Race 2 for Your Mama, out. And this is like, I gave it some time to be bringing it up and do my own little marketing. The singles, I feel like I do the minimum of marketing because many, 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 many reasons. I'm not going to bore you with the reasons. But what we're going to do is do my best to get as much individuals or people in the world on the what you call it, on the Catherine Everything Gordon wave, because I want, when I drop this album, for it to resonate. I'm gonna make waves with people who honestly, truly, one, recognize real and know my music and this journey. Thank you so much for your support, because I know how encouraging you are. I know how amazed you are and uplifting you are. You water me like I'm Tyler out here. And I really, really thank you for your support, which is why I'm going to continue on no matter what is going on, no matter what is said, no matter who got what and how they got it and what they did to do it. Wow, grimy. It was grimy. But listen, I just got to move. I need to have a secure place to create this music and, be more careful and mindful of my, computer, my phone, wherever I am. And just don't let anybody into my life giving them the benefit of the doubt without doing my research. We've learned our lessons. Learned my lessons. But I'm gonna continue on. No one's gonna stop me. I'm gonna keep creating. I'm gonna put out this music. I'm gonna do my business. I'm gonna work a 9 to 5. I'm gonna do it all and I'll do whatever has to be done. And that's that. Do something about it. So I found a beat that I want to write to really quickly because I'm at 40% on both my devices. I'm out in the city. I'm exhausted. Like I said, today was the day. And usually, I'll be here late doing late night writing sessions or whatever. But I will head to BK a little early. I don't know if I'm going to write there or create there. It's always something. So the name of this instrumental is called Jaded. And I think it's appropriate to write to this because everyone thinks that I'm jaded, whether it be in relationships, professionally speaking, just my overall interactions with you humans. And I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not. You just have to understand humanity, human behavior consists of patterns. And I observe and I'm mindful of these patterns. And yes, like all things under God and Mother Nature, things can change. And I notice and observe that as well. With the percentage and the statistics of most things, I am highly in tune to. So when I say that I have a knowing, I have a knowing. That does not mean that I'm jaded, and you shouldn't be defensive about it. I just know. I just know how you're gonna be, how you're gonna think, how you're gonna react, what's the responses are gonna be. You guys have a tendency to feed off of each other, and it's a level of codependent in thinking and hive mindsets and habitual behaviors. I mean, I never want you guys to turn away from the herd because most humans need that to function. Because then, how else would you feel seen or feel loved without the attention of others, even if it's contrived? So, you know, just because I'm expectant of behaviors that you guys usually exude, that does not mean I'm jaded. It just means I understand. Like, look at my permanent shoulders up. Like, permanently. Like, I understand. Okay. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. Hi, North Carolina. Thank you. So let's see what we come up with. I just listened to the song, well, excuse me, the instrumental for like a few seconds, and then got bored with all the other instrumentals. I didn't like anything that I heard. Then I looked at the time. I'm like, let me hurry up. So, sweeties, I see the accounts that you're creating. I'm well aware of who is brother, sister, who looks to one another for this, that, and the third. I don't care. That's really what I want for your life. I am will never ever ever be the being for you or for y'all, and no one should be on my device any way, shape, or form. And if you are, you solidify the reasons that I know why you do what you do. Henceforth, my son Jay, let's work on it. Let's do it. By the way, do you know all the times that I go on live to write music, they still are questioning that I'm creating these songs? Like, you guys prove it to me all the time. The truth could be right in front of your faces. You're human, and you will still deny it. Which is why money that was meant to be for me in every way, for all my creative ideas, especially my catalog, it is with the scammers. So I thank you guys for having low IQs, no common sense, and enabling my stalkers and abusers to take from a very passionate, gifted individual. Thank y'all. Thank you. Anyway, oh, there we go. I got lines and lyrics already for Jaded. That was really Jaded, wasn't it? I'm going to put the phone so you can see what I'm writing. Home, my face healthy, my feelings definitely show, definitely show. Don't be something different. Mm-hmm. That in your way, you're already said. I'm gonna make sure this replays. Is it gonna replay? Replay, replay. I already know my face is helping. My feelings definitely show. Show me something different that I get. That's just too much to let in your ways. You are already there. Mm, just to forget it. I'm the other way. So softly, babe, into your eyes. So all the time. When did you realize that you're doing that? It was so perfect. Maybe you were speaking to the day that falls asleep. No, you'll never change. And wish, and wish. I'm not saying this is things, this is things. Can I experience something new? So expecting the same shit you do. Okay, so we have a foundation here. This is a good foundation. Let's see how it flows. See what I add to it. What corrections I'm making. Let's see. Hold on. What happened? What did I do? I'll stop the music. So there's no one up here really. So I think I can like go in, but express the tune a little bit more and key and pitch in the melodies to work out how the song is gonna go to the instrumental. Mm, I already know my face can't help it. My feelings definitely show me something different. But I bet that's just too much to ask. In your ways, you already said that you were from bed. I'll talk the other day. So sorry, babe. Look into your eyes. So the ways. When did you realize that it was about that time? Maybe I was speaking to the day that parts of me. Knowing you'll never change. Anguish years later, you're still the same. Baby, I'm not jaded. Just these things don't phase me. When can I experience something new? So expect and understand you too. What's what's more, what's more, I say no. What a boy. What a boy. You don't think so? What a boy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, things used to be, I like that one. We used to be out there. We used to be out there. Nowadays, reacted. What do you want me to say? Do you want me to say? Learn how to give my well wishes. Take care. Have a good one. Why waste time with despair when I know they don't care? When I know, when I know they don't care. Okay, so I got some verses here. Look, I want to organize the song a little bit, and I think I want to do like a hook. Let me see. What can I do with this hook? I want to do catchy. I want to do like really good. All right, I want to make this for one verse. That's one verse. I'm gonna make that two verses. I'll bring that down. Some nights it was easy just faded. Not to think on this. Why should I even give my energy off this? As a matter of fact, I might just do. All right, I like that. Always account for the dog references. Need a dictator. Okay, go do that because I know you create these fucking pages just to remember. I told y'all that's a lot of energy. That's really cool. Go on Spotify and stream some music so you have energy for that. Faded. Some nights it was easy to just be faded. I just feel fine. What the fuck would I? What the fuck would I do with my life? I I refuse to it. Might as well dip. Okay, I think that's gonna be my hook. Let's go with the hook. I just want to write that. Make sure I put it. This is the hook. Yeah, real R&B for you. I am with you. My face can't help with my feelings. Definitely show. Show me some of the difference, but I bet that's what he said. Did you forget? I talked the other day. So sorry, babe. Looked into your eyes. Saw your eyes. Did you realize to me that it was about that time? Maybe I was speaking to the jaded parts of me. Jaded night. It was easier to just be faded. Piece of this shit. Why the fuck would I lose my life? I refuse to live. How this felt there. Jaded. Some nights it was easier to just be faded. You was stupid shit. Why the fuck would I lose my mind? I refuse to live. My that's well. Just change. Wish you say that you're still the same. Baby, I'm not jaded. Just these things don't even faze me. When can I experience something new? So expecting of shit to do. Once more, that same old what for. We used to be active nowadays, so now reactive. What do you want me to say? Learn how to give up well wishes, take care, have a good one. Why waste time with despair when I know they just don't care? Jaded. Some nights it was easier to just be faded. Using this shit. Why the fuck would I lose my mind? I'm facing it, unfiltered. Oh, jaded some nights. It was easier to just be faded. Used to this shit. Why the fuck would I lose my mind? I used to. I refuse to sleep. Might as well sleep. All right, so I have like a bridge. I think I want to put a bridge on it. Let's do a bridge. Mm, is that another word or no? Mm, mm, mm. I guess I was, I was down when it opened. All the time, all the time. I'm still asking, where's my smoking gun? And you know that makes me think of that Jaded song with Jasmine Sullivan, where he goes like, when the hook, he says in the hook, the song is called Smoking Gun. In the hook, she's talking about, no matter what, I'm there in a hurry. Jada's giving out bars in a hurry. I am there, not going nowhere, moving you down. So being in the realms of the feelings of being jaded, you don't believe in that. You just like, I'm just gonna have my fun and go. Mind you, this is just an instrumental. Okay, there is nothing to take personally, but I am having a human experience, so I can relate to everything and always in all facets. So the bridges. Is that another word for down? I guess I was counting down. It was all over the fun. I'm still asking, where's my smoking gun? So that's my bridge. We have my hook. I have my two verses, and I can't help my face will tell you how I feel. So if it comes to a point where I'm just like, really? Yeah, yeah, then my face is going to express those feelings. And, um, you know, women are highly intuitive. We always know. And sometimes because of the experiences that we have since like elementary, we do happen, especially at a certain age and within the culture. Okay, we get jaded. 'Cause at some point in time, we have to demand a astronomical change in those that we bring into our lives and into our personal intimate spaces. And most of you guys are very complacent and very accepting and very tolerant. So you cannot expect those changes in the individuals where you don't demand the change from. So this song is for all those who may just end up a little jaded. But I am not. I am still hopeful because if I exist, let's talk about it. If I exist, then I know for damn sure that my counterpart, he may be across the world, maybe in Dubai, maybe somewhere in Alaska, researching the UAPs that they are failing to tell us about these underground civilizations. I don't know. He is somewhere doing the best that he can with what God gives him. So I can never do it. Okay. Other than that, we have a tune. Tune is done. Tune is completed. This is super cute. It's definitely going to go on R&B type, what you call it, joints. I do have a lot of R&B type joints. I think I want to do a whole compilation. I have something called in my mind to create this, and I have to organize so many songs about the new project. Poetically, like poetically, mystically, poetry, something like that. I was thinking about it. I'm still thinking about it. Or prayed in full, but it depends how everything, anything to just flow and be cohesive in organization and projects. Of these people. So that was a quick writing session. This is what I do, real life full time, and I will, I guess, continue on later on in detail. I was on to right now. Why would y'all be scared? Why would you be scared or why would you be bad of me being exactly where I'm meant to be, invoking and changing the hearts and minds of the masses through my sound and my music? Why would you be scared of that? Why is it a competition? This is not sparkle. Why would you be afraid? Listen, if y'all knew that. Anyways, this is some pure shit. Oh my God. Anybody that ever supports or listens to our music and know anything about this journey, thank you again so much. Never stopping, never giving up. We're gonna write some more later on tonight. Hopefully I fall upon some good ass beats, some good ass instrumentals. And I think tonight I wanna create like an acapella tune. Why not? Why not? Right? I am so tired today. So tomorrow or later this week, when I get a Red Bull this size, I'm gonna start rebuilding my website repeatedly, and hopefully a dental professional somewhere hires my black ass so I could get this money to put it towards um, all of the things. And I would love to get that check of the Trump administration that's talking about giving out SBA type funding because what are we really talking about? Anyway, okay, bye. I like this. It's such a cute song. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. That's what I do. do like this beat. It's a cute beat. I already know my face can't fit. My feelings have to live with you. Wish I was a living, but I bet that's just too much to wait. Anyways, you already said that you forget. I was talking the other day, so sorry, baby. You can say it right so often, like, when did you realize to me that it was not that time? Baby, I was thinking you want me. Baby, like super kidding, could just be bleeding. You super shit. Oh, I was up when I was on mine, I would feel stupid. I told it, knowing that change. And wish years later, you're still the same. Baby, I'm not changing, just these things don't even praise me. Oh, baby, I experience living with you. So expected, never should you do. Once more, once more, that same road. What a boy we used to be. So practice, nowadays so not productive. Do you need to stay? Learn how to give money, no wishes, take care. Have a good one, while we time with despair. When I know they don't care. Well, no, I guess I was kind of all over all the time. I still like my smoking. Get it, get it, me get my stuff before something like that. That's fine. That I hate my hair right now. I'm not because if you're gonna be like, acting like this here, I don't even want to just be outside. Just be outside. Because why my hair wants to look like this? It's upsetting. Oh yeah, my bad. I totally forgot I was on last. So you wrote us all. So yeah, I wish I could be able to have it, the what do you call it, open all up on here, but I don't know how to do that. Yeah, it's just looking so weird. So I'm just gonna take it out and let it just like live its life. Mhm. Okay, writing sessions later. Bye.